The Thanos snap has now become one of the most iconic and heartbreaking moments in all of the MCU. The cliffhanger ending for Avengers Infinity War was also a major change than what we've experienced before. Today though, we learned that originally at Marvel, there were different plans for the Thanos snap, which is now known as the Decimation. Far different plans that would have changed the past year for all of the Marvel fanbase. Apparently in the original draft of Avengers Infinity War, the snap was not slated to happen yet, and the ending of Infinity War would have left off with Thanos heading to Wakanda, with that being the cliffhanger ending and not the actual snap itself. Empire Magazine recently sat down with Stephen McFeely, who revealed a whole lot more about what was originally intended for the Thanos snap. We had so much story in those early drafts of Infinity War that if anything, we thought maybe we shouldn't do the snap until the first act of Avengers Endgame. When the decision was made to have the snap occur in Avengers Infinity War, head of Marvel Studios Kevin Feige said it was an ending they had been planning for years. Again, so this isn't something they sat down and discussed right before they started shooting or writing Avengers Infinity War. They were debating whether or not to have the snap occur in Act 1 of Avengers Endgame or at the ending of Infinity War years before the film was ever made. We talked about the ending for years and years. It was the reason we adapted Infinity Gauntlet, Feige said. What was the most shocking thing we could do? End the movie with the Thanos snap. Apparently though, in the very early drafts of Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, Thanos was going to head to Wakanda at the end of Infinity War, with the Battle of Wakanda actually taking place in Avengers Endgame, and the battle in Titan being the true finale of Infinity War, and then having Thanos beat the Avengers in Act 1 of Avengers Endgame and then doing the snap, which would cause the next two acts of Endgame being the Avengers attempting to undo the Thanos snap. Again, this would have massively altered the MCU and would have given us a different cliffhanger that I don't think would have been as impactful. The cliffhanger would have been Thanos is heading to Wakanda, what are the Avengers going to do? And he only has one more Infinity Stone left to collect. However, the cliff ending that we got was absolutely phenomenal, with the Avengers totally defeated by Thanos. It is an interesting thought to think about though, is what if the snap actually occurred at the end of Act 1 of Avengers Endgame, and not at all in Avengers Infinity War? Would fans be just as excited as they are for Avengers Endgame, and what would the landscape of the MCU look like for the past year? Kevin Feige has said for years now that he's been extremely excited about the ending of Avengers Infinity War, after Marvel was receiving criticism that the heroes always win too easily in all of the Marvel movies, and that there's no real conflict with them, that the bad guys are always throwaway characters and always lose, with Kevin Feige explaining that in the back of his mind he was just saying to himself, wait for Thanos and wait for Infinity War. But as always my friends, what are your guys' thoughts on this, and the fact that the Thanos snap was going to occur at the end of Act 1 of Avengers Endgame, and would have been a sort of halfway twist of that movie? As I said earlier in the video, I really prefer what we actually got from Avengers Infinity War, with the Thanos snap occurring at the end. I've absolutely loved the build-up and anticipation for Avengers Endgame, knowing that half of the universe has been snapped away. It also gives us the largest stakes for any Marvel movie we've seen thus far. But again guys, I would love to hear your opinions on this. We're still giving away a Thanos Hot Toys figure, so if you would like to enter that, please like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell me below who your favorite MCU villain is. Once you've done that, you've officially entered to win the figure. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, subscribe to join our team, and have a great day.